Hello everyone, welcome to COR Report. I'm Philip. Today we're going to talk about the electric vehicle industry or the new energy vehicle industry. New energy vehicles may sound broad when you heard it for the first time, but for the time being it refers mainly to hybrid and electric cars and buses. In certain contexts, it's also called clean energy vehicles. As more and more governments across the world are united in promoting replacing conventional vehicles with new energy versions, the whole industry is undergoing rapid development. Some complaints have arisen, some are still struggling. Since the new energy vehicle market is not strictly exclusively divided, it enables me to pick up Tesla, BYD, and NIO as representative complaints for the whole industry. The heavyweight player Tesla is the biggest star in the clean energy vehicle industry. The company was initially founded in July 2003 in Palo Alto, California. However, it didn't really take off until Elon Musk served as CEO in 2008. According to him, Tesla aims to help expedite the move to sustainable transport and energy obtained through electric vehicles and solar power. So, please don't feel surprised to see Tesla also sell solar panels and solar batteries. But today we're going to only talk about Tesla's electric car business. In 2009, Tesla released its first car model, the Roadster, followed by the Model S sedan in 2012, the Model X SUV in 2015, the high-volume Model 3 sedan in 2017, and the Model Y crossover in 2020. Putting them together, it's Tesla's sexy series. The Model 3 is the world's all-time best-selling plug-in electric car. In 2020, Tesla had the highest sale in plug-in electric and battery electric passenger car segments. Its global vehicle sales were approximately 500,000 units in that year, which is a 35.8% increase over the previous year. It captured 16% of the plug-in market and 23% of the battery electric market. In the future, Tesla is expected to release the second generation Roadster, although the first model was unveiled early in 2017. According to some market analysts, the new Roadster will come into mass production in 2022. Tesla's future products also include Tesla semi-trailer truck and Tesla Cybertruck. The all-electric Class 8 semi-trailer truck was announced in November 2017. The delivery was first announced by Musk to start in 2019, but then extended to 2021, unless Musk tweets another announcement. In contrast, the pickup truck, which is called Cybertruck, was first unveiled in November 2019 and set to come into mass production in 2022. However, later Musk announced that this model would be replaced by Tesla Cyberquad. Tesla's first factory was built in Fremont, California. It has the most employees and produces all models of the Sexy series. Tesla's first factory overseas was established in Tilburg, the Netherlands, which assembles Model S and Model X from the major components produced in the United States. What sounds more familiar to us, Tesla's gigafactories, numbered from 1 to 5, are distributed in the States, China, and Germany. The construction of Gigafactory 3 was super fast and smooth. From signing the contract to the delivery of the first car, it took only 10 months. This factory opens up the Chinese market for Tesla. Gigafactory 4 and 5 are still under construction. If you read the local newspapers, you will find the construction of Gigafactory 4 was not easy at all, let alone the protests from time to time and regulatory costs. In addition to cars and energy products, another advantage or supposed advantage of Tesla is its self-driving technique. Musk has been expecting full autonomous driving since day one. Compared with the roadmaps by other fellow companies, Tesla has a more aggressive and seemingly unrealistic plan. Nevertheless, it suits Tesla and Musk. At the end of 2016, Tesla expected to demonstrate full autonomy in 1 year. However, it has not happened until now. In March 2021, Tesla submitted a clarification letter to the California Department of Motor Vehicles, where it admitted that Tesla is not capable of autonomous driving. What they have is only a level 2 automation. Tesla's features are obvious, both the good and bad ones. Their technology is better than many fellow companies, if not the best. Another point is, as many analysts noted, Tesla is more and more personalized. It is more and more like Musk's private brands, and Musk is absolutely dominant in all decisions to be made. Most, if not all, of the news and plans were announced by Musk himself on Twitter. His personal image as a real Iron Man attracts a bunch of young people to admire him and buy Tesla products and stocks. No one denies that Musk is a great man. He is smart and aggressive, but he's also a real person. His plan does not always come true. To note, Tesla has also been the subject of numerous lawsuits and controversies arising from allegations of, for example, worker rights violation and dangerous technical problems reported around the world. These problems are not decisively affecting people's attitude to Tesla and Musk yet, because Tesla is still in a rising period. These problems will only become severe when the fellow companies release a real better product than Tesla. I'm sure you get what I mean. As for Musk, it's kind of the paradox of a great leader. We love the great leader, but a great leader is neither always wise nor immortal. The time is good when the great leader is young and wise, but what happens after him? There are a bunch of historical events that explains the great leader paradox way better than I could. The company BYD was founded in 1995 in Shenzhen, Guangdong or Canton province as a small company of only 20 people. BYD is actually the acronym for the company's philosophy of Build Your Dream. BYD's initial business was to develop and produce rechargeable batteries for digital devices. In 2003, it became the world's second largest manufacturer of rechargeable batteries. In the same year, it launched its subsidiary of BYD Auto for vehicle manufacturing. So, beyond electric cars, vans, and buses, the company even produces electric trucks and forklifts, as well as self-driving cable cars and trains. However, due to some export and import restrictions, the production spectrum is very limited in many countries. We are focusing today only on the hybrid and electric versions of all of the products. The new energy cars released before 2014 were the early models named after F or E and a number. For example, BYD F3 was the world's first production model plug-in hybrid car and the best-selling sedan in China in 2013. At that time, some people critiqued that the F3 competed only on price but not on quality. However, when it came to 2014, BYD started to release cars of the new Dynasty series, and the brand is glowing thereafter. That is, BYD's high-tier models were named after Chinese dynasties. The high-end and luxury models are given the name after the dynasties with good reputation, whereas the cheaper models are named after the mediocre dynasties. The first model was the BYD Qing sedan, which included Qing New Energy, Qing Pro, and Qing Pro New Energy. Each New Energy version includes plug-in, hybrid, and electric types. The most advanced model were the Han sedan, which is also China's most influential dynasty. This model has one plug-in hybrid version and three pure electric versions. All versions are very featured and classic. Notably, the latest Han EV has the comparable configuration, performance, and price as Tesla's Model 3. It is also the world's first mass-produced car that is equipped with a black battery. The best-selling model is the Town SUV. This class supports all types of energy that you can think of. In 2016, when the Town model was first released, the Town crossover SUV was that year's top-selling plug-in car in China, with more than 31,000 units delivered. This series also includes the Song model, which has the most versions: Song SUV, Song Pro, Song Plus, and Song Max. Each offers both plug-in hybrid and pure electric power systems. The least noticeable model is maybe the Yuan model, which is pure electric mini SUVs of different configurations. Later this year, BYD will release the new Xia model. It is supposed to be an MPV luxury, equipped with the LFP blade battery, enabling an endurance of up to 2,000 kilometers. Early in 1998, BYD founded its first overseas branch in the Netherlands, and thus began its internationalization. However, due to strict export and import restrictions of passenger cars, internationalization means only BYD pure electric buses. Nowadays, more than 65,000 BYD pure electric buses have been delivered to more than 50 countries and more than 300 cities. To be more specific, in Europe, BYD electric buses are running in more than 20 countries and 100 cities, take up to 20% market share. In North America, BYD has to first set local factories to open up the market. In Latin American countries such as Brazil, Chile, and Colombia, BYD electric buses have been taking the largest market share. Even in Japan, where the automobile industry is highly exclusive, BYD has rooted in the local market. In 2020, BYD was reported to open their first car manufacturer base in Norway, aiming to open up the European market for passenger vehicles and expand the market share for commercial vehicles. The first launch consisted of the town model and a range of commercial vehicles. As the magazine Time Weekly commented, and I quoted, BYD is scaling electric transport and has been quite successful. In the past year, BYD's stock price has tripled and reached 460 billion RMB. Early in April 2015, BYD announced its 7 plus 4 all-market strategy, aiming to replace all conventional vehicles in everyday life with new energy products. 7 means 7 categories of vehicles, namely passenger vehicles, buses and coaches, taxis, transit and commune transport, logistics, construction vehicles, and environmental management vehicles. 4 are 4 industrial areas where environmentally friendly trucks are needed, that is, warehousing, mining, airport, and harbor. With the opening of local manufacturing base abroad and its solid basis in rechargeable batteries, BYD is expected to grow and continue to flourish. The last protagonist of this episode is NIO, which is not NIO. It is a young brand and a new trend for the intelligent electric vehicle industry. The company was established in November 2014 in Shanghai and listed on NYSE in September 2018. It is a fruit of the internet economy, as the major investigators are from internet-related companies, and all NIO cars emphasize the spirit of the Internet of Things and the function of smart management. Besides the global headquarters in Shanghai, NIO has its North American headquarters in San Jose, California, the Global Design Center in Munich, Germany, the Global Performance and Advanced Concept Engineering Center in Oxford, England. In 2020, the government of Hefei City invested 10 million RMB to win NIO's Chinese headquarters, settling down in Hefei, Anhui Province. NIO is not famous for its spectrum, though. Every model has its own uniqueness. The models which are currently available include EP9, EP7, EC6, ES8, and ES6. Upcoming models include EF9, ES3, and ET5. EP9 was NIO's first model and did ring a bell in 2016. It is a two-door, two-seat sports car and was the world's fastest electric car in 2016 and 2017. ES8 is an early full-size SUV with 6 seats. ES6 and EC6 are 5-door, 5-seat SUVs released in 2019 and 2020. ET7 is the latest model, first unveiled in January 2021. It is a luxury sedan which can be extended as your mobile living room, where you can watch TV, play games, watch stars, and sleep. NIO's electric cars are so popular that it will release one more new model later this year and another 2 models next year, the subcompact SUV ES3 and the minivan EF9. Besides car manufacturing, NIO is also dedicated to building its own ecosystem. For this purpose, NIO established the division of NIO Life, NIO House, and NIO Power. NIO Life is a creative fashion center like Muji, where they sell NIO-labeled fashion items. NIO House is an offline community where they offer libraries, forums, and labs for the car owners. NIO Power is a station or a mobile truck where you can do a supercharge. Although young, NIO has been devoted to internationalization since day one. Until now, it sells cars and offers services in Germany, UK, Norway, and the USA. They have local sales nets and distributors in these countries and plans to expand in Europe and North America more intensively in the next couple of years. Unlike BYD, NIO positions itself as a high-tier product, so it really tries to sell the products in developed countries and win a good reputation. Now, let's summarize a bit. The new energy vehicle industry is highly competitive. Tesla, BYD, and NIO are three of the most representative manufacturers in both techniques and annual revenue. However, we must not forget that the new energy car is a trend. The conventional vehicle manufacturers such as Volkswagen, BMW, and Daimler in Germany, Toyota, Honda, and Nissan in Japan, Hyundai in South Korea are all joining in the competition. Many of their hybrid or electric models are quite good. Although Tesla is still ahead of the other brands, the gap is getting smaller and smaller. Before any new, applicable, revolutionary technique is invented, Tesla is expected to lead in the industry. However, whoever will apply real advanced techniques in their products will win the next stage. In Europe, it will soon become dramatic as the market is being divided. The Western European countries will probably stick to their own brands, whereas the other European countries may open their market for foreign brands. As for North America, thanks to the strict import rules, Tesla will highly likely to be winning in the foreseeable future until Apple Car or Amazon Car achieved further innovations, or until any other companies released real level 4 or even level 5 autonomous driving technique. In China, the world's biggest car market and the new energy vehicle market, it's hard to estimate who will win. Tesla has the highest profit per unit, but the other companies sell simply more cars in total. You have no idea how many brands, how many companies are actually producing new energy cars there. For example, Xpeng is probably the next star since it has already been capable of level 3 autonomous driving. I may introduce more promising new energy vehicle companies in the future. So, that's all for this episode. Please click the like and subscription button to receive the notification. If you have any suggestions or feedback, please feel free to leave a message. See you next time. And stay healthy.